How's it going, folks? It's your most favouriteest time of the day when we do a little cooking segment. And today I'm not going to be cooking anything at all. We have the curry profesh in the house. Miss Claire, what's cooking, baby?
Today it's Thai green curry. And Tove Peterson asked for this. However, he asked for lamb and we are doing fish. So, but I reckon you could probably do it with lamb, couldn't you, Rob? I'd say we could do the same thing. I think you could just change the meat for lamb if you really wanted to, or chicken, or whatever else you wanted, really. We're gonna do fish anyway, and the fish is the most underrated fish, poor man's fish, pollock. So I have that in the fridge at the minute because we're actually experiencing a heat wave here in Ireland at the moment. And so
Indian summer. Look at that.
We've had really, really crap stormy weather for the last fortnight, and now it's amazing. Anyway, let's get on with it. I've got rice in here. It's washed. It's a cup. My cup might be different to your cup.
That's more of a mug, isn't it?
More of a mug. And I'm going to add 2 cups of water. And I'm just going to put that on. I think this is, I use a lot of brown rice, but for this one I've decided I'll use just white basmati rice because it does look good with the green curry. You could use brown rice, I guess. Right, rice is going on.
Ooh, I see the old stovetop got a bit of a clean today as well, didn't it?
Good, hands were dirty. Anyway, I'm going to bring that up. When I first thought about this, I thought about what curry kind of means to us, and I guess we always did, we kind of started doing curries from scratch. I think the nicest, tastiest curry is when you do your own everything. So we're just going to do a really simple paste.
And this is
you have all of these things probably in your
This is a traditional Irish curry, isn't it?
There's no such thing as a traditional Irish curry. It's a poor man's pollock curry. Anyway, past the old mixer there, we have to make paste. So here's my ginger. I'm going to start off with ginger.
That's fresh from our garden, right?
No, but I actually would like to be able to grow it. I can grow it. But it has to be grown in.
It's a lot of ginger, but we do like ginger.
We don't have to use all of it.
This is from our time in Taiwan.
What? You were in Taiwan. I'm gonna just cut this a small bit smaller. My poor old mixer may not be able to handle this. Right, that's going in. Lemongrass. This might be the only thing actually that I'd say you may not have in the cupboard. Certainly everything else you have in the cupboard or in the garden. Lemongrass, I'm just going to, I've got rid of the kind of woody part at the top. And these are just like the bulby part, I suppose. Again, if you have a stronger mixer, like we do somewhere, you probably don't need to cut it up this small. Now,
I'm not sure that mixer is going to work actually. I think they're quite blunt, aren't they, those blades?
Might be. We'll see. Be a moment of truth. All of this, which is the leftover ginger and lemongrass, I'm going to put in with the rice. Give it a bit of a fragrance.
Bit of a zhuzh.
So then into here then I've got 1 green chili. I've decided to go with 1 because I gave it a little taste test and it's rather strong.
Ooh.
So we're gonna go with 1 there, and then there's 4 garlic cloves. Then it was meant to be 2 shallots, but because you can see the size of my shallots, they're a little on the small side, I've decided to add half a red onion as well.
The more shamals.
So we're going to put all of that in, and then on top of the whole lot we are putting in a nice handful of coriander. Oh dear. Have you started in the beer? No.
Or non-alcoholic beer.
And then the last little thing is just a little pinch of cumin. Nice pinch of cumin. So we'll see what happens.
Not half bad, mate. Not half bad.
Decided to add to this then is the juice of 1.5 limes, some peas, and I wanted something else from the garden, and this was kind of all we had. So this is a bit of an experiment.
Greens didn't do so well in the garden this year, I guess.
I'm going to just take the very thick pieces off at the bottom. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, go for it.
I think I should. I think they might be a bit tough. And then the rest I'm just gonna kind of roughly chop. Okay, they can go in with the peas. And so my fish I've just roughly chopped into squares. We have a stupid amount of this in the freezer. This isn't freshly caught or anything, and because of that I wasn't going to mess around and try and take the skin off, so I've left the skin on. But if you don't like the skin, we're pretty happy with the skin, and it's really good for you. Do you want to taste that? See if you think it's really hot.
Jesus. No, it's not hot at all.
It's not?
No.
So I wanted to use the whole thing.
Use the whole thing.
So because I'm working with this fish, and the fish is a little bit delicate, and when we've made this in the past, I would just pop a bass out of the freezer, because we had a freezer full of bass, and bass is just perfect for this because it stays firm. You could possibly cook that beforehand, but actually I don't know. I think maybe with any fish, I think I would just pop it in just to cook in the juice at the end. So we're gonna just assemble this in a pan. I just have a quick stir of the rice. Basically it's gonna put everything together. So this paste
looks very green, doesn't it?
It's a green curry.
Mike's cows would love this.
I'm gonna put in a tin of coconut milk. Just bring the temperature up for the vegetables. So that's the coconut milk and the paste. I'm going to put in the carrot tops and the mange too. This pan probably could be a bit on the larger side.
You know what would be perfect?
What?
Paella pan.
Well, it could be a bit too shallow maybe, or a bit too big. And I want to kind of just cook that through for sort of a couple of minutes. Now, the last thing then, the last couple of things that just have to go in are the fish sauce and the lime.
We're playing around with sourdough starters that don't work, but starters that are looking fab.
So they're kind of cooking away. Pop in the fish sauce. I'm just going to put about a couple of teaspoons of this in. 1, 2, might be a bit generous. And the lime, I'm just going to juice these. However, I cut them the wrong way. Not very clever, but
it's a lovely juicer, Claire.
Yeah, we bought this. Was it Christmas time?
Probably, yeah.
And I smashed it nicely. And then Rob went to massive efforts to save it.
It's a Le Creuset, which is a very posh brand, and we got it very cheap, but it was the only nice thing I had in my kitchen. And then Claire smashed the bejesus out of it, and I got about 4 rolls or things of super glue to try and repair it. It still looks great though, doesn't it?
It does look good, yeah.
Handles a bit wonky, but bish bash bosh. Where's me dosh?
Now, just the rice now is just coming up to being ready. Yes, it's ready. So I'm going to take that off the heat.
You guys can't see that, but the smells from this kitchen are unbelievable. Takes me back to my time in Cambodia.
What? So
Cambodia kitchen up on North Main Street.
The lime juice. 1.5 limes. I'm going to add the fish now. And the fish, I literally just want the fish to sit in the hot curry sauce, because you can't stir it because fish is so delicate, it just falls apart. And we'll pop the chilies in as well.
Nice. And these bowls remind me of my time in Germany.
I guess you could have added any green vegetables you wanted.
Like, there's nothing prohibited. You won't get in
No.
trouble, really.
No, you won't.
Bananas might be a stretch.
Yeah. It's kind of falling apart.
Oh, nice Crocs, Claire. Safety Crocs. Oh, look at Claire's safety Crocs. Where'd you get that sweet idea from? Look at that lovely sunset out there through our, what do we call this? Our oven window. Everybody needs an oven window. Double dipping.
Oh, it's very good.
Spicy.
No, it's just right, actually.
Really?
So I actually think we're ready.
Have we got a bit of naan bread now to go with this?
No,
Bit of
sorry.
pompadom. No?
Gosh, I feel quite hungry now.
Did we have lunch?
Missed the ball.
It's okay.
Missed the ball again.
They're lovely bowls, Claire. Where'd you get them from?
These bowls came from some kind of strange shop in outside Abu Dhabi.
They are ice cream bowls, apparently. They're pretty cool, huh?
They're ice cream bowls.
Yeah. Well, that's what the picture had on them. Look at that. It's a handsome serving. So well done, Tove Peterson.
I don't think I have made curry with my own paste in quite some time. So Rob, would you like to try a bit of Thai green curry? Yeah, when I think of Thai curry, I think of the Bana Thai in Cork. Do you remember it, Rob?
Of course.
There was a little restaurant, if anybody knows Cork City, opposite the side door of Roach's Stores, and it was called the Bana Thai. And we used to go there quite often when Kira was only 2 or 3. And it was ridiculously reasonable, wasn't it?
It's pretty good now, alright, yeah.
Lunch, dinner, or an early bird lunch or something. Some kind of stupid
What am
name.
I eating mine with?
Oh, sorry. There you go.
See, this is what I gotta deal with here.
There's no more forks because they're in the dishwasher, so I'll use this spoon.
And Tove rightly said, make sure you get yourself a beer. These are non-alcoholics, because we do like to drink, but just not all the time. Cheers. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh,
Kind of
well,
plain.
yeah, that's very light.
Cleanses the palate, eh?
Right, time for some pollock curry.
Like ginger. Loving the crunch of the munch too.
I think the lime is good. It's a real limey taste, isn't it? It's just real fresh.
Pollock is
I
great.
think that's the nicest thing about making your own paste.
This is a heat wave in Ireland, I guess, and GoPro turned off. It was too hot. What were you saying, Claire? Oh yeah, I was saying actually pollock is brilliant for this because it's not a very strong fishy fish sort of a thing. It almost has very little flavour. It's gorgeous actually, so it doesn't overpower all of the other things.
And it's just so lovely to use pollock. Like, you won't see pollock really in the fish shops because generally people don't buy it, I don't think.
No.
But it's such a sustainable fish, really. There's just so much of it. Oh, it's lovely. But it's lovely with bass as well, or any other white fish, really.
I don't think maybe it's these, sorry.
You want some sauce?
Yeah, maybe it's because the sauce just goes to the bottom of these dishes. I don't feel I'm getting much of the coconut sort of flavour. There. That's lovely.
Yeah, it's been really good to make this. I really enjoyed it. And it's so easy. I'd say maybe 15 minutes and you have it put together. With things that really you have. And you don't have to use the lemongrass, you could leave that out. And just throw in the other things. There's very little spice in it, or you could add more spice. But it's the fresh chilies, I suppose, and the ginger, coriander, really. I suppose if you have those main things, you've really got a good curry.
It's a good use of carrot top as well. And it's almost like a salad when you have the things like the mange to the green beans, if you have them. It's just like very fresh, kind of a salad, sort of a curry thing.
That's it, I think, for today. And thanks for being with us as always. And we hopefully we're very close to finishing upstairs now, so it's just
Very close.
you know. And then of course the sun comes out and Rob just wants to go on the boat. So just before we go, I just thought I'd say I just wanted to give a quick mention to someone who is one of our patrons actually, and just kind of wish them well. They are at a sort of a similar phase to us, but probably much younger in that they
Just a bit.
are just starting out on their adventure of renovating and family and everything. So just a big hello to Saoirse Collins and her partner Stu, who we were in contact with, and just to say a big hello to her, and I just wish you well with everything. And if I could just say that I think it's something that we would have loved to have done way sooner, and you are in such a good position doing it now, and everything that you are taking on, you can so do it.
I know there's actually not just Circa and Stu. I know there's a load of you in our community that you have your own channels, or you have your own sort of projects, and you're on Facebook and some of the groups there, and it's a great community. Everyone helps out. There's loads of advice, there's loads of motivation on the slow days, and there's loads of celebration on the good days. So yeah, if you've been on the fence whether you should do such a thing, jump in, go for it.
We'll say goodbye, and we'll see you next week. So, good fall.
Gurmila Mahagad.